Hi everyone, this is the weekly overview for PLT for the week of October 13th through the 16th. First, we have our weekly overview part of the module where you have the document that we'll show and talk through in just a moment. There will of course be the video right under this. Next, for trainings this week, you'll notice that they're similar to last week because we want to make sure everybody has time to get things done. Two very important parts, though, are completing your SMART goals, as that is required by the state. Not everyone has to do this, so we'll look at the specific information later. And then making sure you get your grades synced to Infinite Campus. Advisory this week is grade level. The presentations are not created. Well, they are created. They haven't been put up yet, so they will be put up soon. But also notice that there is a video about Naviance overviews for teachers. So if you're needing some help with Naviance or how to direct students or yourself, make sure you look at that. And then of course, please fill out that PLT checklist form at the end of the week. So let's take a moment and look at the PLT overview for this week. Some announcements. A lot of you have asked for MacBook information. As we started to make modules for that, and Lucas Loftmiller has that taken care of. So he has some sessions as well as a Canvas course, and that has been acknowledged, that comment, and also sent to people in the IT department. So hopefully we'll get more direction from them soon. Student-led conferences are October 26th through November 24th. We'll start working on that next week in PLT. Make sure you notice the important forms and links. They are following modules. So if we go back to our modules here, you'll notice that we have our week of October 13th through 16th. And then just right below it, which they're always right below the module we're in, we have the Zoom tutorials as well as those important forms and links that you might need for anything right down here. If you see anything that needs to be added, please let us know. Next, 3 easy steps to be informed about events and policies and changes. Watch the PLT overview, prepare and complete advisory, and then fill out the PLT checklist form. And we try to always answer those questions in a timely fashion, sometimes through specific one-on-one emails if there's a question that just pertains to you. And of course, if it pertains to everybody, we put it at the bottom of the screen. And then don't forget about your student forms. If you have any questions, search for emails from Barb Clark for those answers. Your trainings this week are the same last week so that you have time to complete them. If you haven't finished your Sabers yet, please finish your Sabers. Make sure you're updating grades weekly and make sure that you're syncing grades to Infinite Campus. This is important in addition from last week. Check and make sure your grades are syncing to Infinite Campus. If they are not syncing, reach out to Lisa Julian for help. And then of course we have our SMART goals. Again, if you're a new teacher, you must do this. You have to have 2. That's what's required by the state. If you are a former teacher, one that's been here for a while, you may have SMART goals already in your count. Check them, make sure that they have a time frame that's the duration of your licensure or for the school year. For advisory this week, again, grade level specific information. Make sure you check that grade level checklist and work on that with your students. The Naviance overview can be found here in this video as well, thanks to Ms. Braxmeyer. Also, don't forget the learning assurance forms or the federal aid forms, and a special thanks to Jenny Carr for always doing that weekly tech tip. Our questions this week. I tried to get Microsoft Office on my Mac and haven't been able to. I was instructed to make a new Apple ID with another school email. So we've had some interesting comments about using different Apple IDs and what gives you storage and what allows you to download apps. We don't have an answer to this yet, but we are asking, and hopefully we'll have an answer about that soon, or at least some guidance. Question 2. What do we do if students are not showing up for advisory on Wednesday and you have tried contacting them as well? Who do we report the students who are not turning in their work? I have sent several emails to parents and students and have even told them in class. Administration's answer to this is for either issue, you should first try to call the parents and guardians. Make sure you have called before you do anything else. If you then have an in-person students, after making contact via a call with parents or guardians, if the problem persists, contact James Neff, the MTSS coordinator, and their grade level admin team. For remote students, after making contact via a call with the parents or guardians, if the problem persists, contact James Neff, the MTSS coordinator, and Trina Dabini, and the remote administrator, and the grade level admin team. Next, can you fill out the PLT survey prior to Friday? Absolutely. Please fill it out as soon as you get your work done for that week. Number 4, I have second lunch. If a student does not return to class after lunch, do I count them absent? Yes, count them absent. A couple comments this week. One from Stacy Tidmore about the Oak app. So if you are working with the Oak app and have any questions or comments, you might want to talk to her. And finally, just a nice remark from Ms. Copeland. It said, on reading over some of the questions others are having, it's good to see many are feeling the same way I am. No one's alone in this situation, and that helps me feel better. None of us are alone. We're all trying to work our hardest, and it's really overwhelming right now. But please continue to stay positive, check on each other, help your peers be positive as well, and just try to have the best week we can possibly have, not only for our students, but for each other. Thanks. Let us know if you have any questions. Bye.